Hi, Leah. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Obviously, this is a really good opportunity for the members to get to know you, the people that don't already, which I'm sure everyone does know you. But this is just a really good opportunity for them to get little bit of an insight. So, I've got a couple of questions for you. The first one is, what have you been up to with no basketball? Obviously, you don't have Steve Cav and George Youngblood to harass a little bit. So, what have you been doing to keep
Yeah,
yourself
definitely.
occupied?
Yeah, really all I've been doing is sitting in bed. I've tried really hard to keep my fitness up, taking my dog on lots of walks, making Stella go do her exercises for her knee, which means I have to exercise too. Um, yeah, I think for me, reffing was like obviously a physical activity, so that was really helping me keep my fitness up. But yeah, I think I've just tried to start doing my own exercises, started doing more strengthening stuff, and not very interesting, but play a bit of PlayStation, watch a lot of TikTok.
Love it.
That's about it. Yep.
Fabulous. A little bit about refereeing now. Why did you become a referee?
I was actually forced into it by Armin
Yes.
Kumaran. Yes, he dragged me to the C grade course, and I arrived late because of him, all the way back in November 2016 or whenever the course started. So I started that because he thought it would be good for my confidence because I didn't really have much of that. I was very shy, still am
I
quite
find
shy,
that
quite
hard to
anxious
believe.
person. No, when you first meet me, it's not. Everyone thinks I'm really rude, but I'm actually not. If you think I'm rude, I'm not rude.
Love it. Third question, your journey to becoming a leader at VBRA Knox branch.
Look, I actually have no idea how that happened. I think, like I said, reffing is somewhere where it really helps you build your confidence because you don't have much of a choice. You're either confident or you sort of fall behind a little bit. Um, so I think just sort of gaining that self confidence and like respect for myself to see myself in a position where I'm not necessarily like I'm sort of in a position of power because I'm trying my best to keep control of the game. And I think just the 3 years of that led to 3 years has sort of just led me to become a bit more of a confident person. And I think I didn't even really realize it until the assistant supervisor position became available. And I was like, oh, actually, some of the feedback that I've sort of received over the time sort of indicated that maybe that was a pathway that I could take.
Awesome. What has been your biggest challenge being a supervisor so far? Now, I know obviously you were newly appointed, but what has been your biggest challenge that you found?
So far, the biggest challenge is actually having a session to supervise because there is no basketball. Um, I think the biggest challenge will be not having a whistle to sort of help me out, if that makes sense. I have to sort of use those de-escalation techniques that we do learn across sessions. I think it's just finding a different way to communicate with people and having that proper communication that will help de-escalate a situation or an angry parent or player or a suit or something like that, you know?
Yep, awesome. What is it that you want to achieve going forward, either as a supervisor or a referee? So, what are your aspirations?
My aspirations are, well, obviously this is was my first year of junior panel, but obviously we're not really sure where that's going. And the goal next year for 2021 was to get onto Big V. That's sort of something I've always aspired to do because it's something I played at. So I think still the end goal is to sort of do well on Big V. I feel like if that's something I can achieve, I can say that I reached my goal, and I think that would be very satisfying to be able to do.
Awesome. What advice do you have to referees who want to become a supervisor?
To become a supervisor, I think just keep yourself in check and be as professional as you can be. Because I know when I first started, I don't think I took it as seriously as I could have. Like I obviously did. Like I didn't really try to muck around or anything like that. But I think if you can see reffing as something more than just reffing a game, I think you take it a lot further than you could be just like reffing on a Saturday, trying to get some money. If you really put in as much effort as you can, I think you'll definitely go up the ranks a lot quicker.
Awesome. All right, last question. What's your, well, it's not really a question, but what would your message be to the members during this time without basketball?
Checking on those that you're not normally close with. I feel like refereeing is somewhere where we should all be comfortable with one another, and I think reaching out to someone that you might not necessarily be as close with or in your immediate friend group within refereeing, that's something to really check in on, because obviously we're all a bit bored, but I think checking on everyone's mental state is very important.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. I think that's really good advice. And hopefully basketball goes back very soon, because I am missing your
Yes.
craziness and your
Yeah, everyone's
funniness.
missing me bullying them. Like,
It's
I said I'm a nice person. I am normally nice. If I bully you, it means I like
no, it's always just fun banter. But thank
Yeah,
you so
exactly.
much, Leah. I really do appreciate you taking the time, and I hope to see you back on court very soon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.